To me, he's saying, oh God, what is he going to say next? Or, oh God, I hope he doesn't find out what I just did. Now this one, Mr. Grumpy Cupie here, basically expresses my moods either when I hurt myself or if I'm at work and somebody irritates the out of me. Hey all, it's Vintage Vinny, and welcome to another Antique Mall haul. I picked up some really great stuff, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with you all as usual. So this is from another local vendor mall in town. I spent $135. I'm very satisfied with what I picked up for both myself and for resale, and let me tell you, there are some pretty epic finds in this haul, so I hope you all enjoy. This was one of the first pieces that I picked up from one of my favorite vendors. I paid $18 for this bartender. Unfortunately, the battery compartment is a little corroded and he does not work anymore, but these are just fun to have behind the bar or just as novelties in your house. So I had to have this Tipsy Bartender. Did I mention, despite the battery compartment being bad, that he's in pretty darn good shape, cosmetically? Can we talk about how awesome this chocolate box is? It's got a glass top and it's got snowflakes all over it. The color of the background is like a cobalt blue. I paid $6 for that because I thought it was really unique and I've never seen anything like it before. And funny enough, when I was trying to open it, I almost took the glass off of the cardboard. And thankfully I realized that that's not the lid. That was part of the lid. I mean the part of the lid to open the box. But it's really unique, and can you imagine how awesome this would look in a Christmas or a winter themed display? I am going to be treasuring this for a long time. So this is a vintage Ants in the Pants game. It only came with part of the lid to the box. It was cut, unfortunately. And this was $2.50. Again, I think this would be really great in a spring-themed display, and I think it may have been taped at one point because the plastic piece was broken off. But, I mean, vintage can't stay perfect, right? So I found yet another set of Tupperware canisters. These are brown, and they have kind of like a coffee type colored design. Gotta be careful there. But that's not the best part about this. It's a full set of 4 for coffee, flour, tea, and sugar. And you will not believe the price. $2.50. How awesome is that? I mean, these sets can sell for pretty good money. Now, brown may not be the most desirable color out there, but to have a set of 4 for $2.50, that is amazing. All right, and the next item we're going to be looking at is a really awesome jar with cherries on it. I know that's up Michelle Comfy Cozy Living's alley. And you all know that with these big jars, if I can get them cheap enough, I will use them to store a bunch of smaller goods that'll get lost easily. I call them my junk jars. And I know you guys have been asking to see them. I may show them at the beginning of my live sales, just so you guys can get an idea of what I do with them. So this jar only cost me $4.50. And here's what the lid looks like. It says, craft for good food and good food ideas. So I'm excited to fill that up. I don't know what era this is from. I mean, it could be 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, I don't know. But it's still a really great jar to use for what I'm going to use it for. So these were sitting in a booth that has a lot of stuff that I'm really interested in, like a lot of like old Hollywood stuff, and they've got some Tempo magazines, but they want like $8.99, $12.99. Even with a discount, I still think that's a lot of money because I've gotten them for like $5 or less at other antique malls and at flea markets. Anyway, so I picked up this sheet of cigarette cards. They were $22.49, and like I said, they've been sitting there for a while, but I went ahead and picked them up because I just felt like today was the day that I needed to buy them, or the day that I went there, I needed to buy them. So we've got Will's cigarette cards. They have insects on them. We've got some zoo turf cigarette cards with zoo animals on them. Oh, is that not focusing? I apologize. But yeah, we've got like slugs and beetles, and we've got a bear, and we've got a lizard. But the ones that I was after are the ones with the movie stars on it. I mean, we've got Judy Garland, we've got Bob Hope, we've got Ingrid Bergman, we've got Betty Davis, and we've got Janice Carter. Janice Carter in this picture kind of reminds me of Doris Day. So I went ahead and jumped on the bandwagon with these. I'm going to keep the 5 with the celebrities on them, and I think I'm going to end up selling the other ones at a live sale, maybe it's like an offer up. I really don't know what I would start them out at, though, just because, I don't know. But what's really cool about them is the ones that are for Will's cigarettes. It says, a series of 50 garden life, Will's cigarettes. Our illustration depicts 2 familiar species of these pests, which are so destructive among seedlings. A shows the milky slug, B the common black slug, and C a group of the eggs, as many as 500 being laid during a year. Handpicking is always a certain, if tiresome, remedy. Applications of soot and lime or waterings with weak ammonia will be found beneficial. W.D. and H.O. Wills, Bristol and London. Issued by the Imperial Tobacco Company of Great Britain and Ireland. Now it just gives you a bunch of different facts about the different animals or the different insects. Nothing on the zoo ones are the ones with the the Halloween stars, the Hollywood stars. But we all know who they are. And yeah, those are really interesting. Like I said, I might lot the animal ones up, and then I might lot the insect ones up and see how well they do at a sale. But that was, like I said, it was just one of those things where it was time to buy them because they were on my mind. And the last larger item we're going to be looking at today is another item that I did pay up for. I paid $45 for this really awesome Hopalong Cassidy Lunchbox. Now, despite the rust damage to the red, the image of Hopalong Cassidy himself is actually in really, really good condition. This is an Aladdin Industries lunchbox, which was in Nashville, Tennessee. And there is the price, $45. Comps for these, range from about $50 to about, $60. If you have the thermos, of course, that makes it more valuable, but I didn't have to pay the shipping on this. I've been wanting this lunchbox for a while, and again, something just told me, get it. So I did. So that's all of the larger stuff. Let's check out some of the smaller goods. So those were some pretty cool larger items, right? Some of them I did pay up for, but you know what? With everything that I'm going to be sharing with you, I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to make a profit, even with the stuff that I bought that was not vintage that's for resale. So we're going to start off here. This is a really, really cute planter. And on the bottom, it does have a mark. It says 57941, and it says Fine Quality Japan. Paid $5 for that. I will more than likely be saving this for a fall live sale because raccoons coming out of a stump, that's kind of fall themed, right? So I couldn't say no to that. If you all remember my trip to Yesteryear Antique Mall, from that haul I found a Hog Planter. I think I paid $4 for that one. This one I paid a little less for. I got this one for $2, and I just love them, but they are going to be for sale because they're not really my style. For $4, I picked up these cat salt and pepper shakers. One does not have any paint left on them, and the other one has lots of paint. I believe somebody replaced the stoppers at one point because they are probably not old. I would assume these are probably Japan, These are not the, I almost thought they were Holt Howard at first, but I don't think that they are. But they definitely are vintage. Now, this piece cost me $3. It's Don Juan blades. Now, when I was growing up, my grandmother, who you all know, kept the house pretty much the same way for decades. She had a bunch of like old bathroom stuff in her hallway bathroom, like where all of our bedrooms were. And one of the things that she had on her wall was a old store display with the Don Juan blades still attached to them. Over the years, I was kind of bad and I used to pick some of them off, and I deeply regret doing that now. But this just brought back fond memories of her bathroom, so this will just go right into my junk jar. For 75 cents, I picked up this 1994 Faucet fountain with Daffy Duck on it. I just thought that it was very nostalgic, very 90s. I don't remember if it has like any real significant value. Like even if I sell it for $10, I'm still happy because I only paid 75 cents for it. But yeah, I mean, new in the package, I just couldn't say no. Oh, I'll show this. Now this, I think, will have some serious value. This is a Wizard Decorative Air Freshener. It's from 1986. I got it from a booth that was 50% off, so I only paid 50 cents for it. I didn't look it up just yet, but I have a feeling that this is going to be worth something because that is Frankenstein, and Frankenstein stuff, you know, just the monster stuff, tends to have a very high value because it's, you know, very sought after. It's collectible, and, you know. So I really could not say no to that. Picked up this really awesome Mermaid Chalkware piece. I did pay $3 for that. It'll match my other one that Pam sent me. There's no markings on it, so I assume it was either like a hobbyist piece or just something that maybe had a sticker on it at one point and it is no longer there. But even still, she is adorable. One of the booths in this mall, and there are a bunch of new people there, and I love it because most of them have pretty darn good prices, as you can see. So this person had a bunch of, like, Napco babies, and they also had some Kewpie dolls by Lefton. And as you all know, I do like my Lefton Kewpies. I don't know why, I just do. I love them. I think I like the way that their faces look, and they can kind of, like, say something. Like this guy here, Will's Thrifting Ventures actually has one of these in his Etsy shop right now, and I love him. I paid $3 for him. To me, he's saying, oh God, what is he gonna say next? Or, oh God, I hope he doesn't find out what I just did. So that's why I had to have him. This one's just really cute, and he just, I don't know, he just looks like he's playing footsie almost with himself because he's touching his toes. He has his Lefton sticker on him. He was only $2, and I just think he is uber cute. Now this one, Mr. Grumpy Kewpie here, basically expresses my moods either when I hurt myself or if I'm at work and somebody irritates the out of me. Or when I have to deal with a rude customer. That's my facial expression under my mask. He was $2. And then we've got the twins here, which I think are really cute. I may have to take some Barkeeper's Friend to them because they look a little dirty, but, you know, I'll take them for what they are. I think I grabbed the ones that I wanted, or like all the ones that I liked from this person. So I'm pretty happy with that because I've been to other antique malls and they want like $7 or $8 a piece for that, and I just can't do that. Granted, I did spend $6 on one Kewpie, but that's because I was able to buy some other things for resale. So I'm really happy with that. And the last item is probably one of the most shocking finds of today. Granted, I love everything that I picked up today, but this takes the cake. Oh, it's a pink spaghetti poodle. And look at the price. You're reading that correctly, by the way. 25 cents. Now, I've sold other poodles before, but for whatever reason, I'm very much attracted to the pink poodles. I love pink poodles. I don't know what it is. I've sold white poodles. I've sold black poodles. I've sold other poodles. But I think I'm going to start keeping the pink ones if I can find them. I don't know who made him, whether it was Lefton or Kreis. I've sold a Kreis poodle before, but didn't realize what it was. But anyway, it's got all the rhinestones on its collar. It's a little dirty, so I am going to clean it up. But not a rhinestone is missing from this. I hope he wasn't repaired. I'll be a little upset if no, he's not repaired. That's just glue. Lord, that scared me a little bit. But I cannot believe it. 25 cents for a Pooda Schnuda. Can you... No, I cannot believe that. So, yeah. Yeah. I'm still a little shell-shocked. You know how you go to a bunch of places and you kind of forget what you bought? Yeah, I'm having shell shock all over again. So that is everything that I wanted to share with you all. Let me know in the comment section below, what was your favorite item or favorite items from this haul? So that's all I have for you today. Be sure and give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment below, subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure and click the bell next to the subscribe button if you'd like to get notified when new videos are uploaded. Be sure and check me out on Instagram. The link to it is down below as well, where you will see pictures of items to come in future haul videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye, guys.